Hey guys, so thanks for being here. So we're going to take a look at what is your new beginning. Now, this is a Sunday reading and it actually is Easter Sunday. So regardless if you celebrate the holiday or not, this is about resurrection. And I thought that kind of gave me an idea for a Sunday reading. So resurrections, new beginnings, we are having the solar eclipse, so changes taking place. Also retrograde, of course. So there is resurrection from retrograde that can be taking place as well. So I just want to take an overall look. These are going to be possibly, hopefully, shorter messages. We'll see if I can shut it off there. And we're going to use the energy and spirit oracles for each pile. I'm going to try to attempt to finish 4 piles. We'll see how it goes. For some reason, I just feel called to 4 piles today. Okay, so pile 1, pile 2, I will turn these up once we get into the reading. Pile 3, and pile 4. Okay, so I'm going to move these up a little bit so y'all can see them. And I'm going to dip into my charm box here, and I'm going to put 1 charm on each one of these. So, pile 1. So it's the little mannequin here. So that will be pile 1. Okay. Pile 2. What is this? Okay, so y'all have a car here. Now I'm laughing. I'll have to tell y'all why I'm laughing when I get into your reading. Looks like a little roadster, right? Okay, so pile 3. Y'all have the, I'm sorry guys, I gotta take that out of there. It has a county name on it, and I realized the other day that I don't want to put any kind of counties on there, on the internet there. Okay, so pile 3, let's try again. Y'all have the key. Okay, great. Pile 4. Pile 4. Ooh, y'all have the snake. Now remember, the snake is about transformation, so we're talking here about resurrection and new beginnings. Okay, guys, so that's pile 1 with the mannequin, pile 2 with the car, pile 3 with the lock, and pile 4 with the snake. Timestamps for everything will be down below, including a meditation if you want to take a minute, focus on which pile you feel most drawn to. Since we're talking now about new beginnings, and sometimes with new beginnings, there's more than a new beginning in a new beginning. So if that makes sense, it could be that you may be drawn to more than one pile. If that's the case, there may be a message in that other pile for you. So timestamps, like I said, will be down below, and I will see you at your pile. Hey, pile 1. So if you chose the mannequin here, and we'll take a look at your card in just 1 second. So we're talking about resurrection, we're talking about new beginnings, and what's the next new beginning for you? And y'all pulled this, or picked this. When I pulled this out of the box, the first thing I thought was, oh, somebody's going to feel different or have a new beginning about themselves. Like they're going to feel really confident, or you may even feel like for some of you, maybe working on your health, working on your fitness, working on your silhouette for some of you. And this may be part of your new beginning. So we're kind of going to use this reading to see where this is going to take you. If that's the case, this may be somebody's clarification here that this is your pile that you picked, because yes, this is a place that you are kind of trying to build or trying to be more confident or trying to work on yourself in some sort of way, shape, or form, whether that is something that's physical or something that is internal. You know, I think they both kind of intertwine with one another. When you're working on your physical self, you start to feel more confident within. When you're working on yourself within, you start to feel more confident on the outside. So this could be part of your new beginning and where you are at this time. Okay, so we're going to put your mannequin right there and see what you got. Teacher, number 8. Learning a new path. Now, how awesome is that? Because we're talking about new beginnings. So, moving forward, I feel like that you are going to be learning some new, you're going to be learning how to take action for yourself on certain things. You're going to feel more confident in moving forward and taking action towards the things that you feel like are meant for you. You've accomplished something here. I feel like for some of you, if you've been also on a spiritual path, which is, I feel like you're coming more in tune with your own intuition as it being a guide for you and kind of moving you towards where your soul path's being called with this new path here. You may move into a new phase of learning. Also, some of you may be getting a lot of signs or synchronicities. Birds could be one of these. You may be seeing a different type of bird every day, like as far as maybe you're seeing a red bird every day or a blue bird every day. You know, that would be the kind of something to look for. Kind of interesting too, because I said that because when I looked up in my tree, a dove just flew in my tree. But I did put the bird on the table today, so, which to me represents spiritual messages, right? So you may feel like you've been getting a lot of those. There also may be something here, this is not for everybody, but there may be something that you've learned about your parental figures. Maybe something that you've learned about even adults that you didn't see before. Sometimes when we get older, we see our parents in different ways. Or when we get older, we see as, you know, everybody is, even though they were older then and seem so like they had so much wisdom and they had everything together. When we're kids, we think about that. But as we get older, we realize everybody's human. And there's maybe some forgiveness or forgiving your parents or forgiving something like that. Kind of reprimanding them for the parts that they played that did benefit you, that were good for you, for some of you. Not everybody's message, but there could be something here that you've learned about your parents and how that has kind of created the image of who you are, and you feel more confident about yourself now moving forward. You know, could be some kind of limiting beliefs or some kind of conditioning that has fallen away. Okay. So I'm going to put this to the side here. We're going to get some tarot. Straight into it. About this new beginning here. And look at that. You got the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles, which is all about confidence, right? This is a whole lot of great confidence right here. This is like the Queen of Wands, which is a fire energy. Sagittarius for me can be Leo, Aries as well. And then the Nine of Pentacles that's here is that pre-Empress energy. It's about feeling very confident, feeling very satisfied, very comfortable, very proud of yourself for where you are, how far you've come. And for a lot of you, this is again representing that confidence right within, or the confidence outside of you. But this is what's leading you into this new beginning. Okay, this is what's leading you into the new beginning here. This new refound sense of confidence that you have in yourself. So let's see where this goes. There may have been something that didn't quite go in your favor, or a plan that didn't quite come together the way that you intended, and you had to overcome that. Something that happened that may have been even unexpected, something that you had to overcome in some way, and I feel like you've done that now. That's something you had to go through, and what came out of it was a new renowned sense of confidence, right? There could also be this battle that you may be facing with yourself right now, is that even though you're confident like you are, there's still this lack of foresight, lack of being able to see clearly which path to choose moving forward when it comes to this new beginning. So let's see if we can get some answers for you. Let's tell us about this new beginning here for pile 1. Princess of Swords. So I'm going to get all the cards out before I go into the storyline. I want to make sure that I have all the facts here. You have a Two of Wands. That peacock energy that's there is about pride and confidence. I mean, I'm going to say it again. Notice that you have the two here, the 2 swords on the page of swords, and then the 2 of wands that's here as well. 2 is the number of making decisions. It's a number of partnerships and direction and making choices for yourself. It can be also that making a choice you're blocked as far as you need to make a choice to move forward. You have a 7 of swords here. You have a queen of disc in the reverse. Let's get one more. You have a 4 of cups in the reverse. There's something here that you're being strategic in a way of how you approach this new beginning, because you want to make sure that you have everything it is that you need. You also want to make sure that there's something that you don't end up regretting, or it's like you just want to make sure that you make the right choice moving forward with the new beginning that you have. This 4 of cups here in reverse, this is like there may be being kind of a sudden awareness to a situation, or a sudden awareness into what it is that you need to do. So if there has been something here that you've been kind of confused about, especially when it comes to communication or making plans, learning, with this card that's here, with learning with the teacher, learning how to communicate your needs could be something that's here as well. But still being strategic around this, still being smart, about how you approach a situation moving forward. There could be a lack of trust around this new beginning. And maybe becoming aware to someone or something's issues. I have to point out, this is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and this can be the Mother card. For some of you, there's something to do perhaps with the Mother that's here. That's still something that you're having to approach or having to learn from. Something that's still there, that's yet to be taught about, something to do with the Mother. This could even be how you nurture yourself as part of this lesson. This could be even like implementing this lesson that you've learned of how to nurture yourself moving forward. It can be that 4 of Cups is also, there being some sort of acceptance that's taking place. This can be about wanting a new experience, wanting to leave the past in the past. But being really smart about how you move forward with this, because this Queen of Disc in reverse, it's like you don't know if you can quite trust a Queen of Disc in reverse. Now we'll see why this is. This could be someone that is closed off or guarded, not willing to give so much. This can be someone that could even be jealous of a situation, or there could be some sort of selfishness that's here, that you not wanting to be selfish within yourself is something that's here as well. If you are in a place where you are keeping something here from somebody, or there's someone here around you that you feel that way with, they're going through a phase where they don't want to be selfish of them, selfish in the situation, and allow everything from the past or everything that has transpired, like close it up, let it go. And this is a process. So tell me about the Page of Swords as far as this new beginning for Pile 1 with the Page of Swords. There's communication here. You have a 10 of Cups in reverse. There's some sort of communication here about, something not working out, not feeling good about a situation, being honest about how you feel, that you don't feel good about something. Something's not laying on you or sitting on you very well. This is about feeling like you have had an unhappy home environment, or that there's been a broken emotional fulfillment that's here in some kind of way. This can also represent a family breakdown for some of you, talking about that, speaking on that in some kind of way. This could be a breakdown as well as being honest about what it is that you really want, what it really that happily ever after is to you. Thinking about that, trying to learn what that looks like, trying to figure out what that is. Tell me about the Two of Wands. Yeah, because you're making a choice here. Look at that. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. You're making a choice here, I feel like, based on your emotional fulfillment in your foundation. And there's some kind of honesty around this, being honest with yourself about what is solid here, making a choice perhaps to even move away from a current current foundation, a current long-term foundation. So somewhere, someone that you've been around or been with for a long period of time is making a decision or a plan to, you know, make a choice to walk away from that or change the direction of a foundation if it was something that was needing to improve. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Wow. There may have been some kind of truth around a home or truth around a relationship, a marriage, some sort of deception around the foundation here. So this could be reunion. This could be some kind of deception around a reunion. Just being strategic here about a new beginning could be simply that, you know, maybe you feel like you're not being completely honest because maybe perhaps there was something here you lack confidence in before that you've found, but because of that, it's so difficult to find, you know, that confidence. You're still very guarded here, moving into some sort of reunion or something like this. This could be some kind of a secret that you're keeping to yourself. For some of you, this could be about a reunion with someone that you're keeping just to yourself. And this could be part of this. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. The Ace of Cups in reverse. This is someone that's holding back emotionally here. Either this is someone that you feel like there's some kind of emotional blockage here between the two of you. This person's very guarded with you. Or there's a sadness around losing someone. Or for some of you, this could be a loss of a mother. Or that you feel like you and your mother are kind of on the outskirts. I do feel like this nurturing energy of being something that you're missing at this time. You could be missing that person's guidance about relationships or what to do in a situation. But for some of you, this just has to do with this. Could be a hopefulness for a renewal, but losing hope in that. I think for some of you, it could be that you've let someone go here as well, because this is something that you didn't feel like fulfilled you in some way when it comes to this new beginning. Or you feel, perhaps even for some of you, not everybody's story, but if you've had some kind of reunion here or some kind of event here, you may feel like this person doesn't feel the same or is just not giving to you emotionally. There's a disconnect here from someone that you're feeling. The Four of Cups in reverse. The Knight of Swords. This is wanting to express the truth or take action towards accepting the way things are and letting this go. Okay? Accepting, you know, maybe the loss of someone, or accepting if someone's turned you down, or accepting that there's this not such a great energy that's sitting here that you need to take action towards just letting this go, accepting things, and moving forward. Give me some more. What's the Ace of Cups in reverse with that Queen of Pentacles in the reverse? This could be like expressing some sort of truth when you reunite with someone, when you get an opportunity here with someone with the Four of Wands. Expressing some sort of truth here. And being rejected or being turned down, or having to turn something down here. Or losing that opportunity even. And needing to accept that and let that go. Needing to accept the way someone's communicating with you, or if because of this truth coming out, they, you know, close themselves off here from you, disconnect from you in some way. Princess of Wands. This is communication. This is a message here. This could be even turning someone or something down, but this could be somebody walking away from you even. This is a sadness that's here, and it's confusing in a way because you have this Page of Wands. This could be that resurrection for some of you that you're needing to face. There could be something here that you have held on to for a long period of time, and you're facing it here with like the best that you can face it, but you're seeing it as, you know, being a good thing. So for some of you, this could be wanting to explore this. This could be someone else as well, for some of you, that has sent you some sort of message that was a letdown, but it also gave you a sense of relief. And I don't know what that means for you guys. Let me get one more here for the Page of Wands. Yeah, Seven of Cups in reverse. Maybe it's because you had a hard time making a choice. Maybe it's because you were emotionally confused. And it's almost like there's been a reason here behind this, that you've had to make a decision, and there may be someone else here that could be emotionally confused as well, or they've turned down an opportunity here, or someone that maybe even feels sad here about you, like there's this missing energy that's here. Knowing someone misses you is something that is getting rid of a blockage when it comes to how you emotionally feel. Like you're no longer in your head, right? Or you feel like you've made the right choice of a situation because how maybe someone has reacted, what they've said, or what they've done. That's really the bottom line here with this, no matter who this person is to you. With that Seven of Cups being in reverse, it's like you could be in a place to where you may feel like you need to trust your gut here on this, or you've trusted your gut here and it's played out for you in some way. This is part of a new beginning. Tell me about, this may have been something that you were anxious about, that you're getting to release, or being able to release this now. Something that you were unhappy about. Tell me about the Ten of Cups in reverse. There, came out again, isn't that cool? Nine of Swords. That's why, oh, I don't know if I said it. That's why I said you may be feeling overwhelmed, or this is something that's been stressing you out. That Nine of Swords in reverse is that. But this is about something being so overwhelming because you're afraid of losing this Ten of Cups. You're afraid of losing this. For some of you, there's a truth that's here on the table that needs to be expressed. And there's an emotional confusion around a situation, but there's needing to be some sort of honesty around this. And there's an opportunity for this. Because currently, I feel like going into this new beginning, there could be something here that that's kind of overwhelming. You're afraid of losing maybe an opportunity to have your happily ever after, or you feel like you're losing a lot, or you're afraid of losing a lot when it comes to a particular situation, because you feel a lot of emotions there, or you feel emotionally fulfilled there, or even that you could be. This could even have to do with family, you know, being afraid of family not learning your lesson when it comes to family, or it's just not learning your lesson when it comes to emotional fulfillment. But an overwhelming energy, okay? And then you have to make a choice here. And it's a choice about your foundation. This can even be like the choices that you've made and where they've led you. It could be a choice of moving into something new and letting go, like we talked about. You have a Page of Cups there. So you're going to get some sort of message, okay? Some sort of offering, perhaps some sort of communication, where there's a choice here about a foundation. Maybe this is where this reconnect comes in, an opportunity to have a new beginning, a new solid foundation here with someone or somewhere. Because you're coming from a place of where you felt unstable and needing to make a choice and needing to emotionally kind of, this can be even a message, sending a message here, making a choice to send a message here, an emotional message, or this is something that you're getting, that you've gotten in, that you've needed to respond to, or you've needed to communicate, or needed to make a choice about. Yeah, there could be something here with needing to make a choice around a foundation. You could have had some sort of offering here. This could be a renewal. This could be a deciding, you know, if you want to start again, or this could be a deciding if you want to rebuild something. This could have been something that was distracting you, because you may have had something on the table, or you have something on the table, and you don't know if you want to let go of that or lose that, or how to go about it, right? And so you've been kind of stuck in a place of maybe indecisiveness, knowing that you needed to make a decision. There's some sort of message that comes in that helps you to decide, helps you to make that decision. But the Seven of Swords with the Four of Wands, this could be something in secret. They have the Devil in reverse. Yeah, for some of you, this is releasing a secret about a foundation, or about an event, or a get-together, reunion. The Devil in reverse is something that you've been obsessively thinking about, no matter what this is. Something that you've been obsessively thinking about, being able to release that, okay? Letting go of that devil energy that's been following you around, that attachment, that obsessiveness, not knowing what to do, maybe an unhealthy attachment even. Something like that is here, and this is, you know, this overthinking energy is what you're going to be releasing moving forward. Give me one for that Seven of Swords. The Knight of Wands. I felt like I was missing something there. Being strategic in how you move forward and explore this new beginning is also very important, because this is something that you could just be keeping to yourself with that Seven of Swords. You want to explore this, or you're moving towards possibly exploring something here, but you're keeping it to yourselves. Of this could be like not letting anyone in on this, or in on this cycle, or this event, this get together. You feel really good about this. You feel really strong about this, but I think that you're keeping this to yourself. I can see this in a way of someone's real intentions, you know, being strategic, because you don't know what someone's true intentions are here with you. This could be actually, and I said this in a reading a while back, and it's coming up again. This could be like implementing that lesson, but there could be something here to do with being impulsive, or being quick to react, or, you know, maybe even a temptation kind of energy that you have, that you've been trying to work on, holding yourself back. This could be something that's here as well, especially when it comes to things that you like. There may be, don't be impulsive here in how you react, because there may be some things that you don't know, or you can't see. That could be a lesson that's in this as well. Releasing the toxicities around a relationship and moving forward and exploring something to yourself, is keeping that to yourself, moving forward in this new beginning is what we see. Tell me about the what can you tell me about the Page of Wands with that Seven of Cups in reverse? You have a Queen of Wands out here. Some of you, this is about making a choice in a relationship, or there's someone here that you don't feel confident in when it comes to their emotions, or that you feel like this person's emotionally unstable and you needed some sort of clarification on that. For some of you, this could have to do with a mother, okay? Like you feel like that person could be, there's a jealousy that's here, and that could be something that has been emotionally confusing for you, like a jealousy coming into the picture. This could be someone that you may have made a bad decision around, perhaps, and you're having to be honest with yourself about this, or Seven of Cups in reverse. Like there may be some kind of reality here around this person that you've been avoiding of their nature, or something here within yourself, like being jealous, not feeling good enough, is something that's here. Being afraid that you don't have what you need or what it takes, or having to deal with someone like this. This could just be a simple insecurity, or someone that you're dealing with that's temperamental and you don't know how that's going to go. It can be emotionally unpredictable. This is something that's gone well or will go well. Or it's almost like this person lets you off the hook. Knight of Swords moving forward in this new beginning. Knight of Swords with the Four of Cups. Yeah, look at the Hermit. Virgo energy. So you've been really sitting and contemplating about what action to take in order to release something or let something go. There's this period of rest that's here in the future. There's this period of overlooking what has happened up until this point. Perhaps that so you can move forward, accept the way things are. Some of you may be going into a Hermit energy just so you can let that acceptance like sit on you, sit with you. And some of you, after this has transpired, there is this distance that's here. Not everybody, but it could be somebody around you as well. But there's this need to sit with yourself that's kind of a little overwhelming. I can't see anything else but that. Tell me about the Hermit. The Three of Swords. Okay. So the hurt or the pain that's been caused here, this could even be like a separation that's happened. It's like possibly for some of you, you've gained a new awareness about this, sudden awareness about this Three of Swords. How someone feels, or the separation. It's like you're analyzing this, looking back. It's almost like having new evidence, and now you need to put it with the story that you have moving forward. That's interesting. What's the future hold here with this new beginning? What does the future hold here moving forward? You have an Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. What does the future hold here moving forward? You have the Fool in reverse. I think for some of you, you may go through a period of this here. Needing to allow something to kind of sit on your heart space here for a little bit. I think that you may not take an opportunity here for some of you until you feel more confident about that. You may be kind of in a place to where, with this Ace of Pentacles being in reverse, if you've had some kind of blockage when it comes to your finances, this could be something that's changing moving forward. I have to say that. If you've been kind of in a place to where you've been worried about your finances, or worried possibly about your foundation even, or how a commitment's going to go, or something like that, I think that you're going to feel less risky making a decision moving forward. The future energy here in this, and it's weird too, I've never seen these two cards like that. You could read those totally different depending on this reading. But the way this is coming across is something that you have been significantly worried about, and it has to do with the pentacle, so something grounded, something tangible, right? Money, career, finances, same thing. Foundation of some sort. This has been a worry or concern here for you, and I think that it is what is going to be changing. You're going to be releasing and letting go of that. So if you have felt foolish, or you have felt like you were unclear, or you didn't know what to do, you were just kind of in the air here even about something, I think this is what's going to be changing for you. If you've made bad decisions in the past, or if you felt like you had a lack of direction in the past, I think moving forward, this is what's going to be changing for you. Anything else as far as future energies? Yeah, the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So getting out of your head. If there's been some sort of interference here that's been keeping you stuck in this Nine of Swords, been keeping you kind of, I wanted to say elusive, which is kind of like how I felt earlier with that Seven of Cups in the reverse. But keeping you trapped in your head, kind of a self-impulse imprisonment. I couldn't get that out. Maybe you've been trying to be confident here in a situation. This is the overall message, okay? Trying to be confident here in a situation, kind of faking it till you make it, and it's like now you've made it. Now you do feel confident about it, whatever's happened. So overcoming some challenges is big here. Yeah, and there's that Three of Wands again in reverse with that Queen of Swords in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse. For some of you, you're letting go of, there's a lot of kings and queens here, guys. What is going on? There's a relationship here that there's been some kind of lack of trust around this relationship. For some of you, this has been an actual breakup in a relationship. And being at a stuck there, being at a standstill, not knowing what to do, not knowing which direction to take or how to move with this. Not knowing if you should be honest, not knowing if you should be, divided commitment even is something that's here. And you've been holding back emotionally, maybe because you've been emotionally confused, or that you just didn't know how you felt. This is something that you could have been bottling up as well, or you felt kind of restricted into communicating your needs or communicating your feelings, or someone has. And then you have the Moon here, Cancer Pisces energy in reverse. So this coming out into the open, this coming out into being shown, the insecurities that you've been feeling, or not knowing which direction to take because you can't see all the facts there, is something that is going to be changing. You're going to free yourself from the illusions that you felt, or things are going to be coming to light. And then you have this Knight of Wands in reverse. So this could be about the lack of confidence that someone has, or why someone was impulsive. Maybe why you acted impulsively here. Something that you felt like you had a hard time achieving is something that's going to be changing, or the truth around this. And this can also be like someone that's overbearing in some kind of way, or the truth around that. And why you've been holding back here emotionally, perhaps not knowing for sure how something's going to go, so you didn't have confidence in knowing for sure, so you're afraid to move forward. And there's a Queen of Swords here in reverse. This could be like a fear of being disconnected or cut off, cut off from communication even, but not knowing how someone's going to react or see you or feel, or if there's someone here that you're needing to cut out, because that person could be someone that is over emotional, or you don't know how they're going to feel because they're over emotional. This could even be a lack of direction around moving forward because you don't know how someone else is going to react, or there is something in here that's been overwhelming with this person, This could be, maybe you repeated something because you didn't feel like you learned it from the past, and so you had to repeat something here with someone, with something that you didn't plan. something that didn't go exactly like you intended it to. I think this is the overall energy here in this new beginning. I had to walk myself through that bottom of the deck there, guys. I think it has to do with feeling confident about trusting in yourself or trusting in someone else. Trusting that you've made the right decisions here moving forward. Needing to be confident about that. And for some of you, you're having to cut someone off here or walk away from something because you don't feel like it's going to go in a good direction. Or for some of you, this is like something didn't go exactly like I planned for it to go. But it's something that has been needing to happen, right? Because you've already had a hard time making a decision. Okay, so what now? Let's get some overall cards. Come here, you. And then we'll get an overall message from the Spirit, and I'll leave y'all here. Yep. Okay. So we have Awakening here. We're going to start from the first one that came out, which is Balance. Good cards, guys. Balance. One person is giving too much in the relationship. This may have been some sort of aha moment or epiphany that you've had. Then you have this healing that came out. So healing, and it's funny because it says old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. And I think I mentioned something kind of about that earlier pertaining to a mother energy or parents, right? And then you have self-care here. Clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting. And then you have, which is something else we talked about, not being impulsive, or reactive. And then you have Awakening here. So waking up to, it says someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. And then you also have Friend at the bottom. This friendship is leading to more. So for some of you, that could be the case. True love is right under that with Release. That's that radical acceptance, and surrender can help you let go. And you have true love and friendship here. For some of you, maybe a relationship may be changing in some sort of way. That could be something that's here. So take that how it resonates. Finding balance. This could be very healing. A situation that's very healing for you. It allows you to focus more on yourself and more towards your transformation here moving forward. Overall energy or overall advice. Actually, we're going to use a Wild Offering Oracle for this overall advice, and then we'll get some initials. Overall advice for pile 1, please. I feel like there was a million different scenarios in this pile. I feel like there was so many different ways to interpretate this. So y'all, I hope that this made sense for you in your situation. I hope that it does help you in some sort of way. Of course, bring some clarity here. You have compassion here. So as you pray each day for greater compassion, a new self is born. So there's that new energy again. Drawing new people and new experiences. Dear Lord, help me feel ever deepening self-acceptance. May I see myself as you see me. So this is about, with that teacher there, this always reminds me of spirit guides, so like your spirit guides being a part of this, helping you, move forward on this new path. Having compassion for yourself, having compassion for others could have been a higher lesson in this. And accepting yourself. We started with the mannequin there about self-acceptance and your confidence, So this is something that ultimately will lead you towards more confidence within yourself when it comes to making your decisions, doing what you need to do for yourself. When we start to feel like we know ourselves more and more, we start to feel like we know how we're going to react to certain situations. We definitely become more confident in life in general, because once you start to listen to that gut feeling or your intuition and become more in tune with that, of course you're going to feel way more confident making decisions moving forward. You can accomplish more in life that way. You don't get fixated or focused on what should I do. And you know yourself to the point to where you just know what you need to do for yourself. And this is a step in that, right? Did you hear my dryer? There you go. My dryer's saying it too. This is a step, a confirmation there. You have 60, could be relevant for somebody. Some of you may be having your 60th birthday, or that's just an important number for you. It can also just represent 6 being that balance and that healing, 0 being that new beginning, which is what we're talking about in this reading. You have B-I-T, so bites without the E's there. You do have a bat here, so this could be like there's something that's been draining your energy. This whole situation here has been draining your energy. Or there could possibly even be someone around you that has been very draining to you. And this is finally a release of that. I do feel like this is a release and you coming into balance. This could also be a 0. So it could be a bot. Something to do with the bot. Maybe I bought. Maybe you have been someone that's been just, you know, going through the emotions or going through the everyday rhythm, you know, of things. And now you feel like you're finally able to live your life, you know, yourself in a different way. Like whatever your routine's been, it's like this is something that you're getting off that hamster wheel in a way, you know, especially with your thoughts. You have the rabbit here, which is always about multiplying, abundance. So you may have some good fortune that you come into in the future. I'm going to leave y'all with that. Y'all better claim that. Some kind of good fortune here. May come a bit unexpected for some of you. You have the Pegasus here, so it always reminds me of Aquarius energy. So believing in yourself is important. If it's something that you feel like is unconventional in some kind of way, believing and knowing in yourself, it's just something that we've already talked about. Maybe humanitarian as well. Humanitarian. Animals may also be important. You could be getting signs or synchronicities through animals. I think I said that earlier with the bird, if I remember right. This is also about spreading your wings and, yeah, believing in yourself, taking off there. Using that reactive energy in a good way, right? 444 on the timer, so you're being protected. This is a number of protection. So realizing that maybe something didn't work out in the way that you wanted it to, like we talked about in the beginning of your reading and shuffling, because you were actually being divinely protected here from someone or something, okay? Maybe some unexpected came in because of that even, where it was like, oh, I don't want to have to deal with this, you know, or I don't want to have to go through this, or why is this happening kind of energy. And now at the end of this, realizing how everything's pulled itself together and created this balance for you, right? All right, guys, I'm going to leave here. So thanks for being here. Thanks. There's 4444 again. 4 is important about that foundation. You did have the 401s. So thanks for being here. Thanks for all your love and support and all your kindness, of course. I hope this helps. Thank you for your likes and your comments and all your subscriptions. So much appreciate it, guys. And I hope to see you soon. Bye. Hey, Pile 2. So, Pile 2, your new beginning, resurrection, something like this, brand new beginning. You have the car. So, you know what I'm going to say. I'm going to say some of you may be getting a new car or something to do with the car. This could also be like just something moving or something moving forward or making some kind of progress. Expansion here as well. I could see that. Maybe you're changing locations, or, I mean, this could be all kinds of stuff, right? But let's just say you may be, some of you, getting a new car. Okay. Okay. So let's put this over here to the side. We're going to take a look at this could also, I don't know if I said this. Did I say travel? There could be something to do with travel or road trips. Okay. Now, y'all have ancestors number 28. Historical connections and purposes. There's something to do here with understanding why you are how you are, or someone. Number 28, making decisions, taking action. I feel like that's like an overall message here for a lot of you. There may be something to do with, some of you may feel like you're getting some kind of advice or guidance from either some sort of higher source. Take that how it resonates. It could be, up, down, all over. Some sort of higher source here you feel. And it has to do with wanting to make history or making history when it comes to your purpose, or possibly even a connection. Okay, so some kind of history around a connection, or some sort of history around your purpose, or maybe revisiting what your purpose is as well. Okay, you definitely have, there's energy here for some of you wanting to make someone proud, maybe someone that's already passed on. I have to say, they are smiling down on you if that's the case. They are proud of you. I think somebody maybe needed to hear that. Okay. Proud of how you've handled some things here. Proud of how you handled some things for some of you. There's something here as far as a new beginning that you're going to be coming into that's going to be long lasting. This is something, if it's a vehicle, it could be something that's long lasting. But it could also be like what your purpose is in life, what you really want to accomplish or really want to do. This could be a career, perhaps. It's just kind of maybe something that you just feel fulfilled in. You want to help. This could even be involved in some sort of charity work for some of you. I don't know why I need to say that. Where you feel, oop, there goes my throat. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that about that. Some of you may need a confirmation about that, about your purpose or what it is that you do. And maybe it is some kind of charity work that you feel very fulfilled in, feel very fulfilled with. And it's going to be like you make history here with that. Or perhaps it's something that's going to be long-term for you. This is this new beginning. This could also just be a connection here, right? Something that I feel like was written in the stars is playing out here in this new beginning for you. And I think that's a really awesome feeling that I'm feeling about it. So this is the Fountain Tarot. Let's take a look here for Paul 1. This new beginning. 3 of Cups. That's awesome. It's awesome. So this is like coming together. You know, these are this connection, supportive energies around you. This can also be with the 3 of Cups, like coming together, making history, even for some of you. Feeling like you have someone that is a heavy or significant emotional support, or being this way with others is here. This is like your purpose here for some of you in life. Being there, just being emotionally supportive, whereas maybe you felt like you didn't have anything to offer. Now it's like you're seeing something in a way of you recognizing that what you have to offer is this emotional supportive energy. The 5 of Swords here. So this has been something that you've been kind of confused or conflicted about. For some of you, this has to do with a friendship that you've been kind of conflicted about even. Maybe not knowing how to handle that person or that situation, but realizing that you can still be the emotional support for that person. You have an 8 of Cups here. So walking away from the conflict in a relationship is something that I'm seeing here as well. Getting back that, I know I keep repeating emotional support, but I want to explain what I mean by that. This is someone that you feel like you have that's the energy that you give, that you realize, take it how it resonates for your situation here in this new beginning. But it's having a feeling that you really can connect with others. Or someone, you really have this emotional bond or attachment here to someone, to where you feel emotionally supportive by that person. It's someone you can count on, someone that you feel very connected to, or someone that, it's mutual energy. This is like a best friend that you would have for a lifetime, something like that. And being able to offer that, or being able to give in that way, is something that I think that you're realizing. When it comes to a tough tough situation, perhaps, when it comes to possibly some kind of hard or tough beginning here. This could also be that the Eight of Cups, like knowing that you need to emotionally walk away from the conflict because it's not near as important as the relationship, is something that I want to say. Queen of Pentacles. So funny. She came up in the same spot in the first pile, except now she's upright. So that's great. And this is someone rock solid here, guys. That's what this is. That's what this is. This is somebody here that has got your back 100%. This is someone here that's rock solid. The Queen of Pentacles, I mean, she is like the wife, the mother, which is definitely something that's long-term, and, or should be, right? And this is something about, this person is someone that you can count on. So it's like needing to walk away from the conflict, or needing to walk away from something that's been causing you conflict here, because you're wanting to walk towards this Queen of Pentacles. This could even be your energy. If this is something to do with a vehicle or getting something here, some sort of abundance, maybe even travel, this is like putting something into long term, like understanding or seeing someone or understanding a situation for the long term, and feeling confident or feeling grounded about that. Capricorn energy for me. Or Taurus, Virgo. I do sometimes, you know, a lot of people say Capricorn here for the Queen of Wands, or Queen of Pentacles, which I feel like is what it is. But I always feel this Taurus energy because of the Empress. I feel like she's the closest to the Empress, right? Because of the stability and the abundance. So this may be somebody that you feel this way with, or this is how you're feeling moving forward, especially if you're riding around a brand new car, right? And then you have this Knight of Cups that's in the reverse. So I don't feel a negative energy from this Knight of Cups in reverse. I know it can be a card of things not being as they seem, but I think this is something that's changing. Whatever this is here, whatever this is pertaining to, the fears that you've had around what you can't see is what's changing here moving forward. This is like if you don't know why you love something, you're fixing to, that's fixing to be more concrete for you, and why it is that you love someone or something. And like I said, for some of you, this has to do with something fulfilling to you, and why that is going to come into your awareness. And this could just be a life purpose, you know. Tell me about the Three of Cups with this new beginning. The Seven of Swords. Being strategic here around a relationship. This is a cool energy that I'm feeling from this. I have not gotten something like this before with the Seven of Swords, and I'm very excited about it, because normally the Seven of Swords, when you see it's about deception and someone just being strategic around a situation. Here, I'm seeing it with the Three of Cups, like this is a connection where there is someone that is and wants to be delicate with you, knows how to express things to you, knows how to talk to you. That's what I was talking about there being a long-term friendship there, because it's someone that just you've been with through life, or they understand you in a way that others just cannot. And so they know how to communicate. They know how to be an emotional support to you. This is either something that, again, you're coming into, but you're seeing in a different perspective. I just saw the Hangman here, Pisces energy. So you're seeing this in a different perspective, and it's this person, you know, you could be seeing this person or what you have to offer here in a different perspective. Could have to do with communication. How you communicate to this person is really important. Someone that's sensitive to your nature. Someone that's sensitive to how you communicate. If you're someone that comes across as communicating harshly at times, or difficultly, or you feel like maybe you're being deceptive or coming across in this way, This is someone that accepts that and knows how to see past that. This is someone that would have a lot of patience with you as well with that. Tell me about the or this is you, and this is how you're fulfilling your purpose in some sort of way with others. Patience that you have here. Tell me about the Five of Swords. The Queen of Swords. Here's the communication. There may be some sort of truth or clarity or insight around being conflicted about a situation, or maybe you're having to stand up for yourself here, or stand up for others. If there's conflict, you're having to stand up for your truth, or what's the logical thing, or what's the right thing, especially those of you where you're going through some sort of charity stuff here or something to that nature. Some kind of cause that you're trying to help fulfill in some way. But this can be about standing up for what's right or what you feel like is important to you, where there has been some sort of betrayal or some sort of chaotic energy that's taken place. Communicating what's confusing you is something that's here. This person that you're around, there's a particular person that you're around that can almost take like, I'm seeing like someone hand someone a ball that is like a ball of twine that's all just crazy, right? And they give it to this person, and they take that big ball of twine and they just flatten it out and make it neat. So this is someone that you can communicate with that does that, or this is how you are. You straighten out the conflict in some sort of way when it comes to a relationship. And this is an important, valuable thing in a relationship, where you can give your tossed up, chaotic, crazy thoughts to someone, and they help you to understand how you're feeling within yourself. It's almost like a therapist would do for you. You know, you tell them all these crazy things about how you feel and everything, and they say things back to you where they plant seeds to get you to see it, change your perspective in some sort of way. This is something that you see in this person. It's very valuable to you, or that you see in yourself that is valuable. Okay, Eight of Cups. You could do this back and forth with one another as well with this friendship card. Eight of Cups. The Five of Pentacles, walking away from that lack. If you have, again, felt like you don't feel confident in what it is you have to offer, or you feel like you just can't, wherever you felt like you couldn't offer someone something, or whatever that is, some insecurity, you're most definitely walking away from this. If you have felt left out in the cold in something, you're detaching from this idea, okay? You're walking out of the sadness is what's happening. You're choosing yourself here. You're choosing to, okay, this is my thoughts that are causing these influences here. It's in my head about being chaotic about this situation. Knowing if this is right for me or not, you know. And the lack mentality that you've had around this is what you're literally walking away from. And feeling more solid about. I just saw the Emperor in reverse, Aries energy. So if you've been feeling like you don't have what it takes in order to take some kind of action here, or you feel this stagnant energy, this could have to do with financial issues as well. For some of you, something that you could be walking away from, or that lack mentality around your finances. Getting to a better place with that, feeling more abundant is something that's here as well. Low self-esteem. You're walking away from this. So tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. The King of Wands. I laugh, but this is like feeling really, really good about now what you have to offer to someone, right? Feeling very confident that someone will see stability or sees trustworthiness in you in some way. Like, it's like I can trust this situation. I can trust myself here. I can trust this situation, or I can trust this person. This is what I want. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is where I'm supposed to be at. This is what you're going to come into here in the near future. I feel like it's going to complete kind of a cycle for you. Now with this Knight of Cups being in reverse. Yeah, the Magician. You're going to see your way right out of that. This feeling of not feeling like not knowing if you should walk away from something, or feeling like something is very critical, or, you know, like that with that lack mentality, everything is kind of like, uh-oh, you know, here we go, or what if this, what if that, you know, talking about loss, like what if I lose something, or what if I don't have enough, again, that lack mentality, walking away from that. It's like you can see that that's what you need to do, that you have more power here than what you've come to realize. In the past, you kind of gave your power away to this Five of Pentacles here, or this Five of Swords, which is that conflict and lack mentality. And you're walking away from that and creating something better here for yourself that you can trust. You're allowing yourself to trust a situation, I feel like, moving forward. So if you've been feeling like things are not as they seem, and you've been getting in your head about this a lot, you're going to be detaching from that and moving into a place where you feel more confident. Even if something doesn't exactly play in the way that you really want it to, you still feel good about this. You still feel like that you can make something out of this. I think for some of you, you've released some kind of expectation that you've been holding on to on yourself, and accepting that you're at a place where you're doing what you need to do, or you're doing the best you can, or you just feel good and you want to enjoy this energy that you're in, doing what you. This is like not feeling like you can't do anything, and then saying to yourself, I'm doing everything that I can. I'm offering everything that I can, and that is a lot. That's enough, right? And walking away from that feeling that you're not doing enough, or not, there's something here that's not as it seems. You're taking your power back. You're taking your power back. What's the future hold here? Hold on now. What's the future hold here for pile 2 moving forward with this new beginning? There's that Emperor in reverse again. What's the future hold here? Aries energy. You have Gemini and Virgo down here too. Look at that. Justice. Libra. What's the future energy here? The Two of Pentacles. You will get this come back into balance here. You will get some kind of justice around this and come into balance. Tell me about this Emperor in reverse. The Lovers. Okay, so bottom line here. If you've been confused about feeling like you are in the position that you need to be in, if you have been confused or been being somewhat stubborn even in a relationship about your point of view or your perspective of this, again, letting those fives get in the way and kind of scatter your brain up there. That's Gemini energy as well. So you've been able to kind of, or there you will be able to take a look at what's important to you, what aligns with you, whereas before this was somewhat confusing, okay? You're going to find fairness, balance, justice. This is hello balance right here with Justice and the Two of Pentacles. And for some of you, you may be getting to a place to where you can better juggle ideas or options, or you feel more confident and about that moving forward of how something can play out. Yeah, the Page of Cups. Yeah. This can be a slow energy, you know, moving towards what you feel like is, can be good for you emotionally here. Kind of moving towards that direction. Tell me about the Justice. The Nine of Swords in reverse. So this, what's justified here is that the overwhelming feeling and all the anxious energy is what you're going to be moving on past. Two of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands. It's a quick moving energy. It's a quick change. Quick shift. So if you've been feeling really out of balance, this is going to shift very quickly here for you moving forward once this Justice comes into play about this. Can be around that relationship like we talked about, or how you're seeing things. Tell me about the Page of Cups. The Moon in reverse. Yeah. You're allowing yourself to open up to someone in an authentic way. That's the future. More and more. That's the part that you're going to be moving towards slowly. You feel like you can open yourself up more moving forward because you finally settled this feeling of within, right? Of how things are, where you are, how you feel about a situation. Taking action towards someone or something that you feel like is historic or something that you feel like is purposeful, your purpose or your meaning, soul purpose. This is Pisces, Cancer energy here with the moon. This is seeing past the illusion, seeing past all the insecurities. You know, there's still this energy of kind of playing it safe with this Page of Cups, but you're still open. That's the point. You're more open here with this than you once were. Now, moving forward, you don't feel, there's no fear here like there was about this. Death is in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So this is something that you've been holding on to for a long time. You've been struggling with here for a long time with this death in reverse. You maybe even been repeating or stuck in the same kind of pattern when it comes to those fives. You know, stuck about the conflict that would cause or something around that, or, you know, feeling this feeling of being betrayed or something like that is there. And then this feeling of feeling sad or a lack or not having what it is that you need. Being stuck in that, I think this is what you're like finally looking around and saying, oh, it's like there's been some kind of fire that's happened in a house and the firemen come and they put it out and everything. And you're still miraculously sitting in the house, and you've needed to get up and look around and realize, oh, I can't live here. I can't live in this spot. These walls are falling down. This is that, you know, and it's like realizing that, but it's internal. You see, it's about yourself and the chaos that's around you internally. You realize that about yourself. And it's like, I need to get the heck out of here. I need to quit thinking like this. I need to quit feeling like this. And there's something that happens here that gives you that renewed hope that it is that you're looking for. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. The world in reverse. It could have something to do with travel again. It's coming up. So this could be when this comes out into the open, or you become step more into this energy. Could be that there's been a lack of closure here, and that's something that you're releasing and getting out of your head about. This could be having to do with the move, or relocation, or traveling, or distance being here. Something that you've been in your head about. Kept being stuck in that cycle is what you're going to get yourself out of. Okay. Now, let's get some advice. And then we're going to actually just go on into getting initials for you guys. What advice do you have for Paul 2? It came out really weird. And it's a relationship card. So it could be that this may have been what am I trying to say here? Rough start to a new beginning. You may have had some kind of rough start to this new beginning, but it's something, if that's something that some of y'all are worried about, it is something that you're going to feel definitely more confident about in the future. If this has been kind of a rough start for you, or you're thinking about that, definitely something that you're especially in a relationship here, or your relationship within how you feel about things. There's a sense of peace that you're going to feel that I'm loving. I'm loving this feeling, this sense of peace that you're going to feel. Okay. See how she's releasing all the birds? It's like there's just this peaceful feeling. Relationships are just mirror images of your own life. How you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. And I definitely feel like that's what's happening here. You're realizing the value in something or in yourself. And it's like this aha moment that you've had about this that brings in this sense of peace. Okay. What passion am I ready to pursue? So this may lead you into a direction to where, this may have been a blockage for you, this repetitive cycle mentally. So once you kind of get that out of your mental space, you really open yourself up to, okay, now I feel that drive again, or I feel that inspiration again, and I feel that passion again. And I feel like now it's time for me to pursue something like that. It's time for me to move in that direction, or you just feel that passion about what you're doing again. It's a renewed feeling. Your passions will continually lead you to your purpose. That's pretty awesome. What passions have you put to the side, given up on, or buried? What passion is ready to come alive in you? Write a list of passions to which you want to give life to right now, and then journal how you can incorporate more of what you are passionate about into your daily life. Trust your soul's whispering and let your passions draw you towards your dream life. I'm going to leave that there. I'm just going to leave that right there. And, yeah, that's a good feeling. Feeling good about y'all's reading. I'm feeling good about the end of y'all's reading and where you're headed, too. So if you've really been questioning that, it's time to let that go. I feel like you're headed in a good direction with this. You have the Two of Cups here again. So this is a partnership for some of you. This is about trusting a partner, trusting a situation, trusting where you are, trusting spirit. They know what they're doing, or trusting in a relationship. Whether that's you or someone else. You have D, S, I. You have an O or 0. You have another I, guys. There's a lot of I's here. There's 3 I's here. Me, myself, and I. So this has maybe been something decision here that you've needed to make. Maybe about taking a risk. That can be the full energy with that 0. So taking a leap of faith on something. Getting past the chaos. Needing to do what's best for yourself. Also see, so I diss something. Maybe you disliked something, or maybe you didn't like yourself in a situation even. Maybe you felt like something was taking from you here. You have the Battery, could be a relationship. You felt like the chaos that you felt about something was just energetically, it was taking away from you. This situation energetically, the feelings that you felt about this was something that was taking from you. It was sucking all your energy out. This is what you're settling here with. Whatever it is that you've been disliking about something, and it could be just the unknown. It's like you're stepping into a place of taking a leap of faith here. You feel good about this. Okay, I feel like I just repeated myself, or I did like a loop-de. I don't know. This is nice to see, because I feel like with the rainbow here, you're really stepping more into your authentic self, which is great. And then you have these music notes, which is like singing your own story is something that started in my head. Singing your own story. Now, there's a song by Casey Musgraves, and y'all know that I like her because I posted something about her the other day. But the meaning behind her songs, I feel like, are awesome. And there's a song that she has called Rainbow, and it talks about, even though there's been a storm, that rainbow has been there over your head, the whole time. It's like seeing that within this situation in this self. It's just you haven't been able to see it because of, possibly being in this place of maybe giving up on something, or maybe feeling like you were buried with something, or that you've had to be in that lack mentality. And it's like now you're getting to see what it is that you have to offer, or how good something is going to work out. It's like, this is like when you get in the car and you have a day where, and this could be road trip energy, by the way, but you just sing and feel good. You go through all the waves of emotions. I don't know if y'all do that when you're on a road trip and you listen to all the, like, I always put my songs on. One minute you're like jamming out on something, the next minute you're crying. Is that just me? Depending on how long the trip is, it may even be just an hour, but that's still me. So that might be something. That might be something that could be healing for you as well. I always find that very healing. Okay. So guys, I'm going to leave you here. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all your love and all your support and all your kindness, of course. Thank you for all your likes and your comments and your subscriptions. I love you guys and appreciate you so much, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. Hey, pile 3. So if you chose the lock here, then this is going to be your reading. So when I pulled this out, one of the first things that came to mind was a lockdown. So, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I know it's just kind of COVID. That's not what I mean. I mean, like, you're locking something down, okay? It could be something here for some of you that you're unlocking to, which is that new beginning, what we're talking about, new beginning or resurrection even. But locking something down or having some kind of new beginning. I also see a robin outside of my window, by the way. There's a robin in my window. I think that's a song. I felt called to mention that. There's 3 little dots on here, and it kind of looks like the 3 of Pentacles to me, which would be a commitment, working with someone. So for some of you, this has to do with you're locking down something to do with working with someone, perhaps, building something here with someone, or a commitment even. Okay. Recognizing the importance of something that you want to keep safe. Let's see what y'all have here. Relaxation. Number 39. Peaceful pursuits and happy times. Now I'm laughing so much here with this card because the way he's sitting in the hammock, he looks so much at peace, right? He just looks like he's relaxing. He's peaceful. Well, if you have something that you feel like you know is safe, you know, like, okay, this situation is safe and secure, and now I can relax. Now I can chill. Now I can calm down. Now I can feel better now. This is what you're coming into. This is part of your new beginning that you're going to be feeling for yourself. And we could all use a little bit of that, right? All needing to kind of take a step back. But I think this is something in particular that you feel like you were maybe possibly after some sort of peace or some sort of peaceful resolution or feeling at peace about something. This is something that you've desired. And I think that you're now in that, or you will be soon. And I think that you're giving yourself this time to relax in that and experience, you know, this happiness here could be for you just having peace of mind. 39 could be relevant here, but growth and expansion as well with that number 3. 9 is about wrapping up loose ends or, you know, feeling really good within yourself. There could be something here, just on a whim. There could be something here to do educational-wise that you've needed to conquer or go through or learn, obviously, with education. Something that you've been studying on. Perhaps he is holding a book in his hand where you've completed this and now you can give this a rest, or you can... This is something that's going to happen that's going to, after this is completed, is something that you're going to feel more safe about or give you even more security in some kind of way. Love this card. I don't know, this person may look like somebody to you guys, but I felt like maybe y'all should look at that. Okay. Definitely Cancer, Pisces energy here as well with that moon in the background. So let's get into this. We are going to be using the True North Tarot. Now, these were a gift to the channel by a friend named Ashley. And I haven't spoke with Ashley in a while. I need to reach out to her. But they look like pictures. Yeah, look at that. That's just what I got done saying. Queen of Cups. Because she is, you know, someone dear to me. She's been here since the very beginning, and I connected with her very early on in this on this channel. And then you have that Page of Wands in the reverse. So yeah, I need to reach out to her, right? Okay. So that being said, let's drop that. Maybe some of you do have a friend named Ashley that you need to reach out to. Or you have a friend here that you've been thinking about that. And maybe that was a message for you to go ahead and reach out. Okay. It's always nice to hear from a friend. Maybe somebody's needing their day to be a little brighter, you know? Sometimes people just need something out of the ordinary, like someone different to talk to, or someone that means a lot to you, you know, or someone that you admire in some way, you could brighten that person's day if they haven't heard from you in a while. Something unique about your day, like I got to talk to my friend today. Okay, here we go. Pile 3. The Chariot. Well, that's great. That's Cancer energy again. Look at that card. So similar. Some of you may be flying somewhere or flying out of somewhere. Some of you have that peace symbol there. Some of you may be doing something for yourself. This could be travel, by the way, but maybe you've secured a flight somewhere. It's like getting away from things obstacles, getting away from things kind of being rough or bumpy for a while and moving into a better place with that Chariot energy. It's kind of everything we've already talked about with your card there. You have a Ten of Cups in reverse. So there has been something that has been maybe open or up in the air, or something's been like you've been afraid of, maybe afraid of losing. And this is why you're feeling good, because now you've secured this. Okay. The Ten of Pentacles came out, which is very strange because in one of the other piles it came out the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles right next to it. Very strange. Yeah, there's been something here that you've been afraid of losing. And this for some of you could be that maybe if you're not happy in a particular place or situation, you're moving from that. You're creating something brand new here for yourself, doing what you need to do, doing what's best for yourself. But for some of you, this is like you feel like this is gonna start a new chapter for you. It's time to let something go. It's time to let that experience go that maybe was once fulfilling, no longer is. But there's something here I feel like for a lot of you that you're releasing for your highest good, and you feel really good about where you are with that now. This could even be like improving something here. Could be a relationship or... Okay. The Two of Pentacles, I wasn't expecting that, just flopped on out of the deck there. So the Two of Pentacles, and it's in reverse. So if there has been something that you've been unclear about, I keep saying Two of Pentacles. That's the Two of Wands, and I'm seeing it as the Two of Wands. It's not coming out of my mouth right. If you've had a fear of losing an opportunity here because you've had a hard time making up your mind, or it wasn't up to you, you've been waiting for someone else to choose for you, or yeah, you've been waiting for someone else to make a choice even. This is what you're releasing, and this is what you're able to find peace with. So there's going to be some, I feel like, ultimate decision here that you're making about something, or someone is. Brings in that sun, brings in that clarity, and gives you a sense of peace. So wherever you've been stuck, could be even with communication, or it could be just actions. Being afraid of something, maybe you planned something the wrong way, or you had a plan and it kind of went in a different direction, or you're afraid of the future in some kind of way. I feel like you're finding peace with this. Okay. Death. Something coming to an end and having a brand new beginning. Okay, that's that transformation. Things changing here for you in the future. How you feel about the situation. How you feel about things. I just heard creating a new sacred space for yourself. So for some of you, that's the case. Some of you may even actually be feeling more independent or on your own. And you went through a period of feeling sad or isolated. But now you feel like you can do this. Or you feel good about this. Or you feel like you're moving into a place to where you feel like good about being independent. It's like a renewed, hopeful energy, or like excitement of what's to come. Tell me about the Chariot, please. Scorpio energies here with Death. The Three of Wands in reverse. So something didn't go according to plan. Okay. Three of Wands in the reverse is like, okay, here's the plan. We need to, sit here and wait for the right opportunity, or sit here and wait for this to happen. Like something maybe you've been planning here for a long period of time, and that's something that didn't go exactly like you wanted it to, but it still got things off the ground. it's still got things going in the direction that you need for yourself. So again, this can look in the way of maybe questioning the plans that you've made, or finally getting to implement those and it going well. Fear of it not going well could be something that's there, or it didn't go as it planned, but it's still moving forward, like I said. Okay. There may have been a frustration around this that's being cleared up for you. For some of you, I feel like there's something to do with travel and some fears around travel or something like that. Something to do with travel and being afraid of plans not working out, you know. But they do. So let's see what the Ten of Cups here is in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles. You weren't happy about how slow this was going, or you weren't satisfied with how you had to take things slowly. This can also be about something that's so important to you that you're determined to make improvements within that situation, you know. And a decision here could be out of your hands around this. So it's like having a wish that you have, but it's up to someone else whether you get that or not. You know, something like that is there. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Definitely not wanting to lose that, or understanding if you do lose that opportunity, or if you don't have what you need, you're going to have to like see the other side of this. Like this, you're going to have to for some of you, this has to do about a pause being broken. Needing to have improvements here. Like after a pause or a situation has moved into a new direction, this is something that's going to, if you have felt, let me just say this, okay, and then I think I can sum that up the way I'm feeling. If you have felt very confused about your foundation in some kind of way, whatever that looks like to you, whatever that's about, you've been confused about the stability of whatever that is, because of it taking a long time or being very slow, or you're needing to take time, or you have to be patient. This is what's going to be, somehow this was up to somebody else perhaps, or you've just been feeling blocked with being able to choose what you want for a while. This is what's shifting, okay? This is what's changing. That cycle is coming to a close of having that feeling. So tell me about the Two of, this is something that's very important to you, something that you really want or you wanted. Understanding it and seeing things clearly are really important to you. This is something big, right? Tell me about the Two of Wands in the reverse. The Page of Cups in the reverse. Not knowing how to express something is here. That crab energy is like Cancer there. So not knowing how to protect yourself in a situation, not knowing if you could open up, or that you felt like you couldn't be your authentic self around something, or you couldn't be happy about it, because that's definitely what I see here, because you didn't know what was going to happen, you know, or things were up in the air. So you couldn't really be completely fulfilled or open up in some kind of way. That's there. This could have to do with you felt overly dependent on someone else's decision. And that's an uncomfortable feeling to begin with, because you feel like you don't have any power. So this could be something that's there as well. And this is what you're getting away from. This is something that maybe you've even went through a period where you doubted your own intuition about if this was the decision that you needed to, if this was something you needed to do or not, because maybe it was taking a long time, or it wasn't working out in the way, and you struggled with that. So Death. This is like should I or shouldn't I kind of energy, but to what extent it's going to be different for everybody with what this is. I do feel like it's something very big and important. Tell me about Death. You have a Four of Cups in the reverse. That's a card of letting go when it's in reverse. It's like you're no longer sitting and thinking about This is like, I can finally move forward. This is accepting something, accepting an ending so that you can have a new beginning, accepting that this needs to change, or accepting the transformation. The Four of Cups in reverse can be like becoming more aware, or having or wanting a new experience. This can be like choosing happiness, and you do have that happy times there. So choosing to be happy about a transformation, or allowing yourself to feel good about a transformation, is something that's here. Sorry guys if I shook the camera. I'm gonna have to plug in my battery. Okay, so let's get some more clarifiers before we move on. Tell me about the Three of Wands, please. Three of Pentacles. So definitely working something out here. It's like, that didn't actually go in the way that I anticipated, but that'll work. Okay. It's like getting what you need, but maybe not exactly how you wanted it. Or having faith that something will work out, you know. Even if it doesn't go in the direction that you want, it's all going to come together in the end, right? So tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. The Five of Cups. Well, there's that sadness, that loss, that regret. This may have been something that you went through because something was taking a long time, or you were having to be patient, so you felt like you couldn't be completely fulfilled, or I can't be happy about this yet because this could disappear, or I might not ever get this opportunity, or it's like not what is that saying? Don't celebrate just yet. You know, it's that kind of energy that I'm feeling. I can't celebrate this, or I can't fully have this happiness that I'm feeling just yet about the situation, because it could be that I don't get it. You know, it could be that I lose this. It's like feeling confident about a job, and that they're going to hire you, and then being like, well, okay, well, I can't be happy about it yet because they haven't said yes. You know, it's that kind of feeling there, but you feel like everything went great. That kind of energy that's there. Seeing this in a different perspective could be here for some of you. Queen of Cups just popped out. Emotionally, seeing this in a different perspective could be here. This could also be like, with the Queen of Cups, it's nurturing why you should be in a certain particular spot. Something working out better than you planned. I can't get that out of my head now. This could be emotions here. Having to see your emotions and or guarding yourself emotionally here about the situation. And that Ten of Pentacles being in reverse. So this could be something that you're afraid of losing, or not being able to have, even with that. The Hanged Man, Pisces energy. I don't know if I said that. And you have Cancer here again. That's all over. Cancer, Pisces, Cancer, a lot of Cancer. This is like, the Hanged Man, that's what I was going to say, in reverse. It's like something you've been hanging on to. It's a stagnant energy. Or it could be that you're afraid of repeating another pattern. It could be that there was something here emotionally that you were resisting in some kind of way. When it comes to maybe for some of you falling back into a period of depression. I don't know why I'm picking up on that. You're getting out of this. You're seeing something that's happened in a new light. And there's this level of accepting it and realizing why it happened in the way that it did. And even though it's something that's been taking a long time, you've had to have a lot of patience with, you also, you're overcoming that, and you feel settled, or you feel happy about the situation. Okay? Page of Cups in the reverse. The Fool. Yeah. There's this opportunity that's going to come into play here for you. And this is about taking a leap, right? This is about having faith. Using good judgment, taking a leap, moving in that direction. You may not see the full plan or future, but you're not going to let that hold you back. You may not know what's on the other side of things here, or someone else has the decision in their hands, but you're not going to let that be something that keeps you from taking risk in some kind of way. This can also look in the way of not having to know everything to enjoy where you are, not letting that be a blockage around your happiness. This is something you're realizing here for some of you about yourselves, is that you don't have to be stuck in this sad place or this lack place or, you know, being in this. You can actually now get yourself out of that mental space and nurture yourself back to you having a new beginning here. Being more innocent or more free, I think, is here. It brings you happiness. Yeah, ignorance is bliss is a part of this. So it's like realizing that you may not know all the answers or the plan or the future, or it may be up to someone else, but you're not going to let that ruin, you know, your own happiness. You're not going to let that block you from being happy, at least where you are, and hoping for the best here. It's being in that full energy. It's like it's walking or moving into the unknown and feeling optimistic and really good about it, because guess what? It is still a new beginning regardless, right? It's opening you up to this, and I think that that's a really good feeling for you. It's peace. You're giving yourself peace over a situation and how something's worked out. Tell me 4 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, look at that. There it is. There's the new beginning. The Ace of Pentacles. That's awesome. Yeah, this is choosing so you're walking away from the 10 of Pentacles here in reverse. You're walking away from that. You're detaching, letting go of whatever that was that maybe you had some emotions in or had emotionally invested in some kind of way. And you have a new beginning here. It's like looking at the road ahead and feeling good, feeling comfortable, feeling safe about this road ahead. You have an opportunity here. And for some of you, you've been kind of unsure about how something's going to go. I don't want to keep going back to this, but these are all connected as far as this brand new energy you're moving into. Because this is definitely taking a risk when it comes to a commitment or a new grounded opportunity here, this Ace of Pentacles. Choosing that, choosing your happiness, choosing what's best for yourself, and ending all the other ways of how you felt, or ending a cycle and starting something new for yourself. For some of you, there may be like a spontaneity. Spontaneity, is that right? Feeling like a very spontaneous feeling about, why didn't I just say that? Why didn't I just start with that? Of feeling good about moving in a certain direction. Like it's a sweet energy. This full energy is innocence. It's ignorance is bliss. Like I said, it's an ignorance being a good feeling, because you're just excited to be there. You know, you don't know what's going to happen. I'm just excited to be here. You know, it's like going to a place, like flying somewhere that you've never been, and you don't really have a set plan, or you're worried about it. But you know what? If you're just excited to be there. So however it goes, it's going to go. It's just staying optimistic. Okay. What about future energies here for pile 3? Future energies for pile 3. 2 of Pentacles. So there's a coming into balance, as well as perhaps a decision being laid out for you. And then in the future, after this new beginning, the Five of Wands in reverse, getting past some disagreement or conflict, or maybe possibly going your separate ways or detaching from something that you felt like you disagreed with. You know, there may be something here that you've disagreed with. I just heard marbles hit my floor. They're still scattering. Great. So my son's in there, guys, just so y'all know. He's the only one up. And so the Two of Pentacles is like coming into balance here with something, and this Five of Wands being in reverse is like something that you fought with before mentally is you're getting past and you're able to overcome some kind of major decision here for some of you in the near future. Something's going to happen that's going to set things straight. That's just the way I feel. Let's see. The Seven of Swords. Well, this is again that energy of feeling like this ignorance is bliss. I don't know how else to explain that. I don't normally see that with the cards that are around it, though. It's just pulling that from it. And you have these Four Swords here. You have the Four here. The Four is about stability. You pick the lock here. So it's like you're safe, or so you feel mentally secure no matter how this goes or how something happens. This is like the Three Swords behind the curtain. It's like you don't know if this is something that's going to hurt you or not. Or you don't know if this is something that's going to go as planned or not, or, you know, whatever this is. You're just, you just feel confident in where you are. You feel like safe where you are, and this happiness. This is about you moving forward, being strategic about your moves now moving forward as well. Like you may be in this innocent kind of energy, but you're not naive. Okay, let's say that. I think that's important to say because I have been saying ignorance is bliss a lot. It's like you're not naive about a situation, right? You feel like this perfect amount of, I feel comforter? I feel confident enough to get in your comforter and feel safe and secure about where I'm at. Yeah, and the decisions that I make moving forward. You have the Devil here. Capricorn energy. So obsessively thinking about a opportunity or how something is going to go. I don't feel like that this is necessarily a negative energy. You do have a Scorpion here, so Scorpio could be relevant as well. But breaking the chains here of something, so something that's been keeping you stuck. There is something here moving forward that you may be a little bit, let me get a card for that real quick before I go into this. The Eight of Swords in reverse. There's an energy of relaxation, but maybe even being a little too relaxed that's there. So don't get too relaxed is what they're saying. Still be very on guard when it comes to the fact that there can still be some toxicities here, obviously. You're not just completely clear and free of everything, you know, especially if you're moving into some kind of new beginning, and this is important to remember. Anytime you have some kind of new beginning or you're feeling in this high vibrational energy, you're going to bring in negative energies or like attracted to that, like your light and the moth, right? The bugs or whatever, however you want to say it. But you attract negativity, and you have to build yourself up to have a good backbone and be confident in yourself. Not allowing the devil to ruin, you know, this new beginning here for you, I feel like is really important moving forward, which is this Eight of Swords in reverse. Don't let things get in your head and ruin this here for you in the future. So this is more coming out as future energies, as kind of like a warning in a way. Just steer yourself clear of pay attention, be on alert when it comes to your intuition. Don't let your guard down too much. Like, don't be so free in how things are and playing it as it goes to where you're just completely, you know, allowing yourself for some kind of toxicities or negative energy back in, because that can just repeat another cycle. right? In other words, this is like if you freed yourself from something that you felt like was toxic, don't go putting yourself right back in that same space. You know what I mean? This could be like if you've had some kind of addiction, you wouldn't go hang out with the people that you used to hang out with and they're doing the same thing still. You know what I mean? This is like protecting yourself here with that. And I think for a lot of you, this has to do with mentally. So if you start feeling, you know, this lack energy, if you start feeling like you're confused or start to feel overwhelmed or start to feel all these negative, like the devil of fear, if you start to feel fearful about something, just be consciously aware that that feeling is where's that feeling coming from? Use it to your advantage, fear. You know, that's what it's there for. Why am I feeling this way? Is this realistic, or is this me trapped in my head here with this Eight of Swords? This is an illusion that I'm making or creating here out of the situation. Being practical and smart and not letting your emotions get carried away with you with that. You're strong enough now to, you can, you know, fight that battle easily is what it's saying. Because you know what peace feels like, right? Once you know what peace feels like, you're going to want that peaceful feeling as far as your anxiety goes, right? Okay. So, bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Swords, which is funny because actually we were just talking about that as far as your peace. And not allowing conflict to get in the way of your happiness here. Judgment in reverse. Yeah. And the King of Swords. Stay clear. That's that logic I was talking about. Be smart. Use your best discernment. Use your judgment, right? Judgment being in reverse, it can be a lack of self-awareness or self-doubt. So it's like, or self-loathing even. Maybe even blaming others or something like that. Be logical, be smart here, and don't doubt yourself, especially when it comes to being able to fight this off, right? This Five of Swords. Being able to fight off the conflict or fight off any of the negative feelings. Maybe somebody not even believing in you even. Or letting that get to you is the biggest thing. Don't let fear ruin your happiness, okay? What else? Rejection. Yeah. This rejection is actually divine protection. So for some of you, you may have been rejected about something here with that Three of Wands. This is not supposed to be in here. But look what it says. That's awesome. That is awesome. I fear that you will reject me. Well, we're just talking about fear, and then you have rejection. So this may be something that was here. It didn't go as exactly as planned, but you still got what it was that you wanted here. Or this could be something that you were worried about, and you still got what you wanted out of this. But don't let fear come back around here and get in your head, right? It's so cool. Stability, yeah, with that lock that y'all chose. This relationship can stand the test of time. So you may have been afraid someone was going to reject you here. And you may have been feeling this way because something was taking so long. But now you have this stability, and look at that, leap of faith. That's the Fool. Now you feel like you can take a leap of faith here, and it's safe for you to make the move that you're considering. So if that's a message there for somebody when it comes to stability here. And then you have regret, not wanting to regret this, you know. Maybe someone feels regretful for how they treated you. And if they did reject you at some point, or they weren't being honest or stable here with their commitment or communication. Depending on, you know, your situation, this can look a little different for everybody. But the bottom line is here, the rejection here that you felt or someone felt is stabilizing. This is something that you can trust, or you feel like you can trust. You definitely don't want to have regrets. They don't want to have regrets. And you're taking a leap of faith moving towards. You feel safe and confident in this leap of faith. Okay. All right, pile 3. Let's see what advice the Wild Offering Oracles have. And then we'll get some initials to close. What advice do you have here for pile 3? What advice do you have here for... I don't think I've seen a card take off like that in a long time. I'm very anxious to see what it says. That was kind of crazy feeling. That was a lot of energy there, if y'all saw that. I don't know how much of that you could see, but that was crazy. It's true love. I love it when the readings are like this. They're so synchronistic, and it's like there's magic in the reading. Your wholeness and safety lie within, not from a partner. That's ultimately the lesson here. I feel like that you've learned from this whole experience with not letting fear get in the way, not letting fear of rejection even get in the way. Feeling like at peace no matter what happens here, because you feel at peace with whatever happens within yourself. Like it's going to happen the way it's meant to, kind of thing, right? But this solventary, I can't say it. I just can't. I'm going to have to skip over it. I'm so sorry. There's some words that I just cannot pronounce right. I have people comment about stuff like that all the time. First off, I'm dyslexic as all get out. Okay. That's one thing. The second thing is I'm very hick, if y'all cannot tell. So I'm not going to pronounce things right. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I am who I am. So we have accidentally leads to the deepest intimacy for you to stop using others. Yeah, not allowing others to tell you if you're going to be happy or not. Giving your power away in that way, finding that peace within, allowing your happiness to come from you and not from what anyone else decides. This has been a big lesson here. Okay, let me stand on my own feet, dear Lord, and know true love. Yeah. This is allowing yourself to open up to something new here. Allowing yourself to open up to possibilities and happiness. Potential for that. Seeing something as being more innocent. For some of you, could be like feeling a certain way, feeling like love again, or being able to feel innocent around love again, where you feel like you can really open your heart up in a situation, and before you've not felt that way. Like maybe there was a big heavy lack of trust around people, around relationships, around love, and that's something that you've overcame. You have the Knight of Pentacles here again. So something taking a really long time, or something moving very slowly, but the Knight of Pentacles, I have to say, is the best one, because he is determined. The reason he takes his time is because he's determined to make something ground. He's determined to have something tangible here, and to do the right thing, You also have the mushroom here. So this is also, the Knight of Pentacles is someone that sticks, that sticks around. So there may have been some shadows that have been needed to be worked through or worked out. And that's what you see here, is it's just been taking some time for those shadows to be worked through. But the time has been necessary. You have a Z, a Q, a Y, a Z, an H, an I, an M, or a W. You have an A and an S. There's a lot of things I feel like that you could spell. 2 Z's may be relevant. So I'm going to hold this up so y'all can see it, and I'm going to leave it here. So thanks, guys, for being here. Thanks for all your love and all your support and all your kindness. Thank you so much for your comments and your likes and your subscriptions as well. I love you guys, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. Hey, Pile 4. So if y'all chose the snake here, this is going to be a reading. Now, with the snake. So real quick, I realized that I decided I was going to pull 4 piles, and I forgot about that and when I started the reading, and I realized I hadn't pulled a deck to use for y'all. And I didn't want to use the other decks that I've already used. I wanted to use something different. I was immediately drawn towards the Trick or Treat Tarot, which is something I used a while back. And I don't know why I feel like these images may come across as being somewhat humorous to you guys within whatever story this is with this new beginning. But I feel like maybe it's something that's needed. I think that there may be some, like, you need to kind of see the brighter side of something, or perhaps not be so serious about something here when in this new beginning. It's like you're going to feel more laid back, or you're going to feel like you feel better about something in a way. Feel more relaxed about something, which is something that came out in one of the other piles. But I feel for y'all, it's like you've been really uptight, and you're getting to kind of see the more the humorous side in things. Okay. It could have to do something with the deception. I know that sounds very odd. So y'all should stay with me, please, and hear me out. We'll see how the reading goes. But this is about, transformation that's here, shedding the old. So maybe shedding your old ways, now being able to laugh about something within yourself or something with someone else. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 little dots here. So the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this is like shrugging something off, or just laughing about what happened. I don't know if some time has gone by, perhaps, or there's been some kind of deception that's here, but it's just like a feeling of being able to not take life so seriously, or take a situation so seriously. There's situations in your life that you, at the time that things happen, they seem very chaotic and sad and emotional and upheaval, all kinds of crazy devil-like energy thoughts, that are taking place or that's happening. And then 10 years down the road, you're looking back and you're like, now I can laugh about that. Maybe it wasn't that big of a deal. Or maybe, even though it's something that was painful or hurt at the time, it's like you're finally kind of almost laughing at yourself, or maybe even the decisions that you made. I don't know how else to explain this. I'm going to quit. We're going to take a look at this. I have not seen this card yet. Goddess of Dreams. How pretty is she? You have number 25. We have vision, intuition, and receptivity. Yeah. If you feel like you're in more alignment with your own intuition, or what your vision is in something, it's making you feel better about a situation from your past. It's like you can now turn your back on the not so great emotions that you felt about something, finally seeing the brighter side of things, seeing the light in something. There may have been dreams here, or dreams could be relevant, significant to you. Some of you, and I do kind of believe this, to be honest with you, there is this belief I have heard of, and this is kind of, I dream a lot. I mean, I dream a lot. And about the craziest things, right? But sometimes I feel like if there's something that you're having a difficult time working through consciously, that in your unconscious or the sleep realm, you're like working through that in your sleep. And that's part of what your dreams are. It's like these scenarios or these situations or these thoughts playing out that kind of, you ever woke up and then you had a dream that makes you think about something different, or it makes you think about someone, and then it makes you think about that situation, or it makes you see something in a different way. It's like a story playing out in your head that gives you a new perspective even. This could be something that's going on with you, or something that's there that's helping you to be able to not take something so seriously, or just see the vision of how something could be even. Maybe how something could change. Making a decision or finding peace with the changes that have occurred even because of this. Okay, guys, so here we go with the Trick or Treat Tarot. Here we go. And you have the full energy right off the bat with that 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So if you felt like somebody wasn't giving to you, or you felt left out, no longer giving to you in a way, this is something that you've maybe, it wasn't as big of a deal as what you thought. I think that's something that's coming through. Something not being as big of a deal as what you thought. something fortunate here is what I'm feeling. It's fortunate the way that, look at that, King of Cups. It's fortunate. Maybe the Fool in reverse is about making a poor judgment call, or there being that chaos and stuff there. With that King of Cups, it's like, I feel, emotionally stable here about the unfortunate events or the poor judgment that I made, or like you feel better about it, This is about a new beginning here, maybe perhaps even a resurrection of some sort. For pile 4, you have a truth here, something coming to light, or a new new idea, even new beginning, something that you may have been a little clouded on is clearing as far as judgment goes. Tell me about the new beginning here for pile 4. First card out is the World. He looks happy, see? And he's giving the peace symbol. So feeling happy, feeling at peace about something. And the World is about, obviously, a cycle ending, closure, so that you can have a new cycle here. You have the 9 of Swords, so some of you, this has to do with dreams, like you've been really afraid of your dream and what's going on in your dream and what it means. And to me, the 9 of Swords can in reverse can be overwhelming, but I feel like this card's already overwhelming, right? With this anxiety, I mean, look at it. In reverse, I feel like with the World being in reverse, it's like this is something that you're finally closing out, is this feeling of feeling overwhelmed, this feeling of anxiety, being worried about a situation. Okay. So the 8 of Swords is here in reverse. Let's see what these two are. You have an 8 of Wands and the Hierophant. So setting something right. There's something here to do about... See how he's... I feel like this is someone that's sitting here telling these kids about their candy. What to do, what not to do, what to take from someone, what not to. How to see stranger danger. All these things here. He's giving them kind of a pep talk here. So, and this is the Hierophant Taurus energy, which is about that loyalty and honor, the authority, and doing the honorable thing, learning your lesson here in a situation, feeling right about something, right? Feeling like things are set right, is here. Something moving quickly from the anxious energy after an ending happens or some sort of closure takes place. A cycle comes to a close so that you can move towards this Hierophant. This can be commitment. This can just be your morals or moving towards what you feel like is important. You have an 8 of Swords here in reverse. So getting out of your head about this new beginning, being able to do what you need to do is something that's here. Getting out of your head about, okay, some of you, there may have been something here you made a poor judgment call on, and that is coming to a closure in some way. We'll get a clarifier to see how. This is okay, pile 4. I'm so sorry, but real quick, my camera storage was full. I don't know why I'm having an issue with that. I have to take a look at it, but anyway, it shut off, and I had already finished talking about this 9 of Swords with the World in the poor judgment call, and it's been something that you've been really stuck and trapped in your head about, that you're overcoming. And I had already pulled clarifiers here. I'm going to pick these up and put them back in the deck and see if they come out again. Sometimes when stuff like that happens in a reading, I always feel like, especially when you're looking at a new beginning, there could be some kind of shift that occurred while you were listening to this. Something that's shifted, or someone shifted their perspective or changed their mind, or they've something has shifted here. So I'm going to look at this real quick with the World and the 9 of Cups. This is something that you feel really happy about, the way that something has ended, or the way that something has completed, or if there's been closure here, like you feel good about this, the World, maybe the next phase or next level. And then you have the Queen of Cups in reverse with that Nine of Swords in reverse. So if there's been someone here that's been closed off to you, someone that's had their back to you, and then I explained the Queen of Cups is someone, Cancer energy, that is very loving and very nurturing. And when she turns her back, you definitely see it. You can most definitely feel it. With that Nine of Swords in reverse. So if that's something that you've been overwhelmed about in some kind of way, or someone not, your emotions not being in sync in some way, or I just tasted pickles or pickle juice. So something maybe leaving a sour taste in your mouth in some kind of way. Maybe you're restricting your emotions, or you've been bottling up something here, and that's what you've been anxious about. So let's see how or why I couldn't say that earlier. Let's see what's different here. Let's see what different cards come out with that. Okay. Maybe you feel like maybe you weren't open enough with your emotions. Maybe there's something that you wish you would have said. This may be a shift that's happening with you mentally. Like, yeah, man, I wish I would have. I just saw a crow in my tree, guys. The birds have been everywhere. And I have a bird on my desk today, so maybe I'm pulling that energy. Messages from Spirit, right? But that's like a higher perspective. So maybe you're looking at the higher perspective differently now. Wishing that you maybe have... There's confusion here. Okay, why is the World here? The Six of Swords. Maybe you're feeling really good here about... you were feeling really good here about a situation and the ending of something, or again that leveling up or going on to a new phase. And the Six of Swords is here instead of what was there before, which was the Nine of Cups. So if you were feeling really good about something, it's like now you just feel like you're in a better place than you were, but maybe you don't feel as good about this as you thought you did. This new beginning. Maybe this is a transition that you're going through. Yeah. So you know how like something you feel really good about it at first, and then it kind of sits in, and then you kind of sit back a little bit and you think to yourself, okay, well, yeah, I'm glad, I'm here. I'm glad things are different, or I'm glad I've transitioned, or I've gotten to a better place with this. This could also have to do with travel or moving. With that Six of Swords in the World. Tell me about the Nine of Swords in the reverse. The Fool. That's interesting. A new beginning, taking a risk, getting out of your head about something and taking a risk. You've closed a chapter out here in some way, and I think you're just going through the emotions of that. And I think that you feel good about where you're headed, at least, and you feel like you're able to get out of your head when it comes to taking a risk or taking a leap of faith here. Eight of Wands in the reverse. Judgment in the reverse. Yeah, I think I said this earlier. You may have felt like you made a poor judgment call, or you were afraid of the resurrection of something, or how something was going to go, since we are talking about resurrection and renewal. Maybe you had before you had a lack of self-awareness here, or you were ignoring the call for communication or the call to move something forward. Tell me about the Hierophant. The Queen of Pentacles. This is commitment here. Committing to something, or being loyal to someone. Queen of Pentacles. A lesson around this. This could be a lesson around your own commitment, your own stability. And what that looks like to you, what that means to you. For some of you, this has to do with it's funny, these cards here. I can't get over this. I think for some of you may have faced some sort of judgment here. Maybe you fear of being judged by someone else. And there's a higher lesson in this. Maybe you made a bad judgment call, or you did something that wasn't so great, or you were foolish in a situation, or something like that that you've needed to transform or change, or you've had to release yourself from. It's like an old version of yourself here in a situation. And you've had to face judgment, or you've had to face someone's judgment on you. And it's something that you've learned the lesson here. You're able to move forward now. You're able to, that shift taking place, you know. Tell me about the Eight of Swords in the reverse. The Lovers. Getting out of your head about a relationship. Definitely getting out of your head about, you know, a relationship or what it is that you truly want with the Lovers. Gemini energy. Capricorn there. Taurus. Aries. Scorpio. Definitely getting out of your head about a relationship. It could be around someone giving to your commitment. That Queen of Cups that we saw earlier that was in reverse, it's a holding back energy. And I talked a little bit about that, you know. Maybe not knowing if you should turn your back on the emotional part of something because it being somewhat overwhelming. And now you're sitting in a place to where you're taking a risk. Tell me more about future energies for Pile 4. Future energies for Pile 4. Look at that, came out again. The Nine of Cups. So, okay, so there's a little bit of a setback here for you guys when it comes to this ending or this cycle coming to a close. I don't know exactly what this has to do about. Can be travel or relocating or closure in some way where there's a transition. You have to kind of slowly move into it. It's something that you've wanted, but something that you feel like you have to, like it's a slow transition, right? But immediately off the bat, you feel good about it, but then again, the emotions kind of set in and you take things a little slowly, but things are getting better or are better. Also could be moving away from something that was causing conflict. But in the future here, you're going to step into that Nine of Cups again. So let's see what this is about. You're going to be really happy about something or feel really good about something. Maybe how things are transforming. Yeah, King of Wands. Feeling very confident and wanting to take action, wanting to move forward, wanting to set a plan. There's something here that's going to go in your favor. Feeling good about the way things are headed. Wow. Ace of Wands. Yeah, this is great for future energies. I think that you're going to have maybe a little bit of a rocky start, bumpy start. Kind of a little bit of a setback. Six of Swords, please. Yeah, Seven of Cups. So there's a little bit of emotional confusion that goes on here. About the possibilities perhaps moving forward. So that's a little bit of the rockiness that's here. It's like now, okay, I got to this completion or this closure or this ending of something and the possibilities now in front of me of I'm really happy about it, but now I have to transition it further, or now I have to pay attention to where this is going. You know, that kind of energy's there. In the future, you get out of your head here about a relationship, learning a lesson here about nurturing something or giving to something or being loyal to something. And you're going to step into this place of like feeling really good. There's something here that you may be even overwhelming or indulging to begin with. Wanting to move towards that direction, having an idea. The Three of Cups in reverse. It could be that you're trying to get alone with someone. The Three of Cups in reverse, you want to get alone here with someone. You could be detaching from outside influence or something that you feel like is not good for you. Tell me about the Nine of Cups. The Two of Wands. So you're happy with the choice that you've made. Tell me about the King of Wands. The Ace of Cups in reverse. I feel like you're wanting, for some of you, you may have took control when it comes to, you feel in control with your emotions here. if you have felt emotionally drained, or you have felt like there's some kind of emotional blockage, I think that you're going to feel more in control with that, okay, within a relationship. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. The Moon. Okay, there's also this thing here, okay, that has to do with being afraid that someone is not wanting love with you, or that it's more of a lustful nature. There's a red bird at my window right above me. There may be something of your past that's causing or creating some kind of fear here, fear of repeating the same pattern, or feeling like you're trying to stay away from something that can be detrimental to a relationship, or there's some kind of temptation here that you may be afraid of. Three of Cups in the reverse. The Queen of Swords in the reverse. You're cutting someone off or cutting something out. Cutting someone off or cutting something out. Because, let me get one more. I'll tell you why. Because the Moon, Page of Cups in the reverse. It's like you don't want to be immature about a situation. You don't want to come across as, only bringing lust to a situation, or this Ace of Wands can look in the way of that, with the Ace of Cups being in reverse. I can see that. So in the future here, making a decision, needing to take control of the emotional part of a relationship, because it's something here that has got maybe someone insecure about the lustful part of the relationship, like what someone's intentions are here, being afraid of this person's intentions, and being maybe naive of a situation, or not seeing something for what it is, and being afraid of someone cutting you off here because of that, or being afraid of or needing to cut someone else off because of that. Okay, so I don't know which side of the table you're on here with that, but there you go. You're making a decision here about your own happiness. Tell me about the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Come here. The Chariot in reverse. Just needing to have faith in a situation. Someone else's input is something that's here as well. Needing to have the other person's input at this. Again, this is like if you've lacked direction in a relationship, that's what's changing in the future. You're going to regain faith in a relationship or direction, or you need to. With that Two of Wands, you could be in a place where you're trying to make that decision. Five of Swords. Because there may have been some conflict here. There may have been some harsh words even. Some sort of betrayal even in some kind of way. This card is terrifying. You may have made a bad decision. You have the two swords that are crossed on the bottom. So someone could be blocking you, making their own decision, cutting something out. This is a fear that you've had, or this is like there's been kind of conflict around this in some way. Betrayal even here in some way. Making a decision around this, what you've been conflicted about, and choosing that Nine of Cups. What's fulfilling to you? What would make you happy, right? That's something that's there. Getting past the conflict. Getting past the betrayal, or getting past the miscommunication, or the harsh words or harsh truth that's there. Taking control of a relationship and the direction that it's headed. Feeling good about the direction that it's headed. But needing to be honest, not leaving someone in the darkness when it comes to this idea or this thought of what it is that you want. needing to be mature, needing to be open, needing to be, you know, open to the emotions here of how you feel, how the other person feels. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. For some of you, this has to do with the third party. You're making a decision. Making a decision to cut someone out. Libra, Cancer, Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm missing one. What am I missing? What am I missing? Gemini. But it's between, there's two individuals here. It's cutting someone off maybe emotionally. Making a decision. This could be cutting someone else out of a relationship. When the Three of Cups is in reverse, it can be that, no, take this how it resonates for your situation, but someone else being somewhat of an influence in a relationship, like three's a crowd, because that third person is influencing or creating a toxicity or a negativity around a relationship, and you're needing to cut that person out. It could be someone that could be very emotional here, or their emotions are somewhat out of control in some kind of way. And you're needing to cut that person's opinions about their emotions on a situation out. It doesn't matter how you feel about this. This is what I'm choosing, or this is what I want. Ace of Pentacles, yeah. This is the new beginning. This is where you're headed to. This is what I choose. It doesn't matter what you say. It's just like not working to benefit someone else. And choosing your own desire here. Choosing your own opportunity for something. Tell me more about the Ace of Pentacles. This kind of went weird, didn't it? A little bit. Six of Wands in reverse. It may not be the popular decision. There may be some people here that disagree with this highly, but it's something that you feel like that you need to do for yourself. It's not the popular decision. It's not the popular direction. It may not be that everybody's okay with this, but it's still something you desire and something that you want. You recognize that everybody may not be okay with this, but the Empress in reverse. Yeah, this is like guys, in the future here, you're going to be moving towards something that may feel like is an unpopular decision that you're making. This could be around family not agreeing with this. There could be a mother figure that's not agreeing with this, with the Queens out here and the Empress. Did y'all hear that coyote in there? That would be my son. This is Taurus and Libra energy. And when the Empress is in reverse, it's like not everybody's going to see this as something that's going to be a positive thing like you are. I think that you may actually end up irritating some people with this decision that you make, taking this opportunity here. Can't make everybody happy, right? There's something to do with this being something that could be financial, like you have to make the best financial decision for yourself, and not everybody agrees with what you should do. For some of you, and I'll take this as it resonates, but I would take this if I were you. If you get some sort of financial abundance here in some kind of way, like you get a financial opportunity, and you've been in a place to where you haven't had what you needed and now you do have what you need, you could have a lot of people around you that have different opinions about how you should go forward with that expense, how you should spend that new abundance that you come into, how you should move forward with that. And not everybody's going to be happy with the decision that you choose, okay? not wanting to lose an opportunity and not wanting to waste your time. And you just can't, not everybody's going to understand that. That's what I want to say. Future energies. I think this is going to have to be something that you just deal with. The bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands in the reverse. I actually want to get some of these. I don't know why I feel called to these. I didn't use them in any of the other piles. But for you guys. So let's take a really quick look, and then I have to go make some pasta salad. Already made my pies last night. Had my Chex Mix recipe, my bunny bait out there. Now I just gotta make some pasta salad and some little bunny little cheese snacks. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so future energies. Well, that popped right out. It's ending, yeah. The world. Something coming to an end. Future energies. And making an effort. Ending something and making an effort here towards, I feel like, a new beginning. Funny, I just talked about baking or cooking, and that's what you have there. Not everybody's going to like your cookie recipe, and that's okay. What you have kind of made up here, what you want. Have intimate date here, so someone making an effort towards you. This could be resurrection for some of you. I can't help that's like Day of the Dead looking energy right there. The way she's has her face painted, but there could be some kind of intimate get-together or date, or someone making an effort here towards that or towards you. And tough beginning. I think I mentioned a bumpy or rough start or something like that before. And then you have Awakens Love at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like that there's maybe a fear of something being superficial here. Yeah, be very careful of that. If you ever get into some sort of abundance, there is this sense of jealousy from others that could be here when it comes to either a relationship or whatever it is that you're gaining, okay? So be consciously aware of that. Other people playing a part into this. I think I talked about this here. Maybe someone that disagrees with what you're doing because they are jealous, or their emotions are out of whack with it, you know what I mean? So maybe there's a bumpy or rough start when it comes to trying to make an effort towards ending something here, or closing out a cycle, or having a leveling up in some kind of way. But I think that it's something that's awake now, or it's shaken you up or woken you up. And I think that looking at it as a slow transition into something, releasing what was, making the best decisions for yourself now moving forward. Let's get some advice. Okay, what advice do you have for pile 4? Came right out. Strictly sexual. Okay, I mentioned this earlier. I'm glad it's coming out because now I don't feel so bad about this, but this connection is passionate but not enduring. So for some of you, there's been a fear around this, especially now we have make an effort and intimate date. So it's very possible that there has been a fear around someone seeing something as strictly sexual and not wanting them to see it as that. There's more than that there. There's emotions that are here. Awakening, again, somebody waking up to how they feel emotionally. Indecision, making a decision now moving forward. It's time to decide about this relationship. One more. 2 more. 3 more came out. This is important. Sorry about the planes, guys. We actually have some how do you say that? Aerodynamics people. I don't know what the name of the group is, but they're actually using our airport to practice in. So we also have a series that's being filmed around here as well, that has Demi Moore in it, which is very exciting for our small town, but it's about the oil boom. Super interesting. So that's why you've been hearing all the planes in my readings lately. Okay, so you have interference, soulmate, and then you also have self-care. So this is that interference that I was talking about earlier. an external party is intruding on the relationship. This could be somebody that maybe will, says they love you, or they accept you, or they love you unconditionally. But, but are you doing what's best for you here? This is such like a motherly energy here. Maybe someone that's just overly concerned here about you, and you may have to go against someone else's wishes because you need to do what's best for yourself here. Not listening to someone else, or not letting someone else interfere with your energy field. Clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting. So this is something that's important. If someone's feeling this way and they're sending you negative energy because of that, because maybe they're jealous or upset, or they feel like you should make a different decision, that energy can sometimes stick to us, and we don't know why we're feeling a certain way when we feel confident in something. So clearing your energy could be really important here for some of you. Doing a cleansing, you do a cleansing meditation where you just think about the light within and kind of clear yourself out. Imagine that light, a big ball of light in the middle of your chest, and it kind of getting rid of any kind of smoke or darkness around you, within you. Okay. And there's that. This is the Wild Offering Oracles. Mistakes. So overcoming some mistakes here. I do feel like for some of you there may have been some kind of rough or bumpy start. Allow me to know it's okay to make mistakes. Let me always take care of the inner child so that he or she feels loved no matter what. So that's really important. For some of you may have felt like you perhaps didn't deserve something, or you're afraid you were making a mistake in something because maybe you were putting too much shame or pressure on yourself due to maybe someone, manipulating you and making you feel bad about the decisions that you were making or you needed to make. But it's something that only benefits them or benefited them at the time. So that's why maybe unconsciously even they make you feel bad about it because they don't want things to change. That's something that's there. Okay, cool. We have some neat ones here. So the broken heart, which is the rock. So something that's hurt you or damaged you in some way emotionally, and healing from this or overcoming this, but always something that sticks with you, but you turn it into like that lesson that will always stick with you. So there's maybe that mistake card. A lesson here has to do with heartbreak, causing your own pain even, that will always stick with you. You have the green clear quartz rainbow crystal, which reminds me of, seeing your emotions or seeing how you feel clearly. And then you also have the huge music note. This could be healing for you. Music could be healing for you at this time. Singing or dancing could be really healing for you at this time. I highly recommend that. Just did that last night while I was baking pies. And it was a lot of fun. But it could be something that's really healing for you here. And this is also about feeling at peace and feeling in harmony with how things are. Music may be really relevant. Spirit may be sending you some signs or songs that are helpful to listen to at this time. You have BFF, so someone being a friend here for you or to you. That being a good place to start. You have the 3 here, so again, that can be friendship. This can also be expansion or something growing. You have the strawberry, so that's significant when it comes to having some kind of sweetness, or there being some kind of sweetness that's here. Somebody offering a sweet gesture or offer something that's here. I don't know if that's a message someone needs to hear if you've been thinking about that, but it's right there. We have a G, a U, a J, and a L. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to hold this up so y'all can see it. Now I'm going to go finish my meals for today. Hope everybody has a good Easter or a good day. And Thank you so much for being here. I hope this brings you some kind of insight or clarity. Good luck to you with this. Thank you so much for your likes and your comments and all your subscriptions. I love you guys, and I hope to see you soon.